Do you ever feel like following Jesus is just one giant checklist of don'ts? Don't wear that, don't laugh there, don't miss a quiet time, or you're basically a heathen. If that sounds like you, then stick around, because the biggest lie in church culture is that God's dream for your life is a straitjacket of rules. I'm Rob Westwood-Payne, a Salvation Army officer, and this is the Battle Drill Daily Devotional. Frankly, that feeling that the Christian life is a life of rules can really weigh you down. Jesus actually said he came to give you a rich and satisfying life, John chapter 10 verse 10, and yet somehow we've ended up with a religion that feels like spiritual homework. So today we're ripping the mask off legalism and seeing what real life abundance looks like. I grew up thinking Christianity was a performance. Keep the outside shiny, keep the uniform well pressed, follow the orders and regulations, and the inside could be rusting. It's a heavy burden, this constant need to perform. The thief loves that version of faith because it steals your joy, it kills your authenticity, and it destroys any sense that God actually likes you. Legalism whispers, "You're accepted, if." And then it moves the finish line every time you get close. Exhausted yet? That's the point. The thief's business model is burnout. But if you flip the page to the second half of John chapter 10 verse 10, Jesus says, "My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life." The Greek word is perissos, overflow, more than enough, endless refill life. He was showing us what true life really looked like, unburdened by external demands. Notice he doesn't say, "My purpose is to give them a really impressive rule-keeping CV." Jesus actually spent his time healing, feasting, forgiving, and hanging out with people who couldn't keep the existing rules even if they tried. No, he wasn't anti-holiness, but he was anti-shallowness. Holiness, in Jesus' economy, is the byproduct of walking so close to him that you start to breathe the same air. Imagine for a moment picture A, rule-driven faith. The motto, try harder. Soundtrack, guilt. And the result, comparison, secrecy, and a God who supposedly loves you, but is kind of disappointed all at the same time. Now imagine picture B, relationship-driven faith. The motto, come closer. The soundtrack, grace. And the result, freedom to fail forward, courage to be honest, and a God who throws parties when prodigals head home. Now, which one of those two pictures feels like abundance? Exactly. Rules regulate behaviour from the outside. Grace transforms identity from the inside. Behaviour modification often fizzles out, but heart renovation sticks. So what does perissos look like on a Tuesday? It's rarely about grand, earth-shattering moments, is it? More often, it's in those quiet internal shifts. For example, you mess up a presentation. Instead of spiralling into, "God must be punishing me for something," you hear, "My approval was never tied to that PowerPoint." Peace shows up where shame used to live. Or your spouse or your friend snaps at you. But instead of firing back or mentally scoring another black mark on their sin chart, you pause. You breathe. You ask God to show you what's really bugging them. Compassion replaces irritation. Or you're scrolling your social media and you feel the old ache of comparison. Instead of vow number 473 to do better, you close the app. You whisper, "Your life is my treasure." And suddenly the sunset looks brighter than anyone's filtered story. Now, those moments might feel small, but stacked together they become a quietly radiant life. Rich, satisfying, and thief-proof. Why not drop a comment naming one rule that you secretly thought God required of you? Let's call it out, strip it of power, and make room for the abundant life that Jesus promised. I'll be in the replies sharing mine too. Christianity isn't a heavenly speed limit sign. It's a wedding invitation. The RSVP doesn't read, "Bring your own righteousness." It says, "Come as you are. I've got the garment." What a beautiful, liberating picture of grace that is. The moment that we say yes, the Spirit starts rewiring our desires. Obedience stops being grit-your-teeth duty and becomes the natural response to being loved outrageously. That's the abundant life. Needs met, purpose sharpened, heart unclenched, and soul breathing for the first time. So here's the trade. Hand over the checklist. Receive the life. Stop auditioning for a love that you already have and start exploring the enormous freedom purchased for you. Jesus isn't standing at the finish line tapping his watch. He's walking the track beside you, cheering every limp, every laugh, and every leap. The thief came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. He still does, mainly through religious heaviness. But Jesus came to give you life, perissos life, till it spills out of your pores and splashes everyone within arm's reach. So go live contagious abundance. The rules have no answer for that kind of joy.
Thanks so much for watching Battle Drill Daily Devotional. If you found today's message helpful, please like, share and subscribe so we can keep bringing daily encouragement to more people. And for more devotionals and resources, head over to battledrilldevotional.com. Stay strong and stay battle ready.